This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything, even the Fusion Strike stuff. So be sure to head over to the website PotownStore.com and use that coupon code ZAPDOSTCG for 5% off. Also, head over to cardsmarket.com if you're a European player. This website is fantastic. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe, and I personally use it every single day to get rid of cards that I don't need to buy new ones. Use the referral name ZAPDOSTCG and you're helping out the channel tremendously. Last but certainly not least is yourplaymat.com. This website is fantastic when you create your own unique custom playmat. They ship worldwide, and of course right now you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So start creating your own unique custom playmat for the new season. So thanks for sticking with the commercials. Let's get this video on the roll. Peace. Sup YouTube, it's ZAPDOSTCG here and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out the first place winning list of the Atlas number 27. So AZULLGG, insane player, actually piloted this to first place winning result. And we're going to be checking out this updated Mew VMAX list. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You're going to get daily Pokemon TCG content every single day. So that's ridiculous. And you're going to be getting the best deck list in town because these are winning lists. So Mew VMAX, you already got familiar with the Cross Fusion Strike. You can copy attacks, for instance, Technoblast 210. Which is something you're probably going to be using. You can also go for a Psychic Leap to put yourself back in deck, or going for the Dynabarier being immune from VMAX. So you have cool attacks to use. You have access to Peony to get all the cards you want. You're getting your stadium cards to bump the path to the peak. Of course, there's access to the cross switchers to just gust and switch at the same time. And this is a list that AZULLGG has been playing, as well as Stored Ratcliffe with Rotom Phone. So Mew VMAX with Rotom Phone is very good because you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck, select one you find there and put it on top of the deck, and then you can draw it out instantly with Fusion Strike system. So like you have one cross switcher, you say like, oh, I'm digging for that cross switcher, Rotom Phone, oh, put it on top of the deck, draw it out with Genesect. That's how cool it is. Same goes for power tablets if you need more, but the cool thing is that the Peony can instantly have yourself a power creep turn with power tablet slapping 30 more damage for every power tablet being slapped down onto the field. And the cool thing is that we have Fan of Waves to slow down special energy based decks, which is basically anything in the format: Capture Energy, Single Strike Energy, Rapid Strike Energy, Fusion Strike Energy, Horror Psychic Energy, Speed Lightning Energy. I could keep going, but it's insane. We have 4 different stadiums because the way this actually plays is that sometimes you can overlap your own stadium card. Stormy Mountains can search out for Latias, which is going to be the way you protect yourself from VMAX decks. Think about Jolteon and Leafeon, for instance. Their regular V Pokemon are not a threat, so with Dynabarier are going to be golden. Stuff like the Rose Tower is going to be coming in clutch in the opening phase if you don't get your stuff out in time. And the Old Cemetery puts damage on non-psychic types if they attach into it. So if they attach, poof, get damage, which is awesome. And then Vitality Band. This is the card, the tech card for the mirror match. That means you only need 3 power tablets to KO a Mew VMAX in the Mew VMAX mirror match. So this is the deck we're going to be piloting. LS Sparkle also is here to, of course, get those additional energies into play. So let's see how it will fare. So this is the first place winning Mew VMAX list. Our Mew VMAX list is looking a little bit different with metal energies. If you're interested to seeing that, it's also on the channel and it has been well received. So that also gives yourself some outs against the single strike deck because of the fact that you can also attack with Genesect more consistently. This version of the deck, however, is very consistent, and if you go first with Mew VMAX, you're gonna get in that second turn 210 out of nowhere. The thing that is not in here is evolution and sense. Instead, you just go for Rotom Phone and just hope your draw power by itself is sufficient to find the Mew VMAX. Let's go. We can go first. Awesome. Our Mew VMAX, or actually our Mew coin definitely helped out with that. And let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, not the worst hand in the world. I've seen worse hands than this because we have Quick Ball. Quick Ball means Genesect. Genesect means we have instantly access to second turn Technoblast. We're up against Latias, not too shabby. We're going to be slapping this in the field. We're going to be going for the fella over there. Let's go with the Stormy Mountains, getting ourselves Latias on top of it. I think Quick Ball is a nice option here. Bulbasaur is also super solid. I wonder what I should go for. In this situation, we have multiple Bulbasaurs. I think I will get rid of Bulbasaurs. We're going to get ourselves Genesect out. And as we can see, there are 4 cross switchers in there, which means with Peony, we can find them, and 2 Bulbasaurs. Yeah, we're going to say hello back to the opponent. Let's go. Hello. Let's go for the Rotom Phones. The Rotom Phones find ourselves. Alasa Sparkle is not too bad if they go for Fan of Waves, which they can because we have a basic energy. I think in this situation I'm comfortable going for a capture energy, so next turn we have another Genesect at our disposal. Sounds about right to me. Alright, let's go, draw that out. I don't think he's gonna be going for anything else for that matter. So, ooh, Genesect again. Draw some more cards, let's go. Ta-ta! Okay, Rotom Phone, Peony, that's perfect. This is everything I ever wanted in the first turn start. Just to be playing it safe, we're going to be switching out to this Mew. You never know which kind of tech card they might have. They might have something that can attack for 1 energy. I really doubt it, but you never know what they play on TCG Online, do they? Okay, 2 Latias are out on the field because of Stormy Mountains. They are using our Stormy Mountains against us. That's what they are doing right now. We utterly don't care. Like, the reason why we don't care is that we are not weak right now to Fan of Waves. In the mirror match, it either goes like this, right? The player going second uses Fan of Waves and gets the upper hand and forces the opponent, the other opponent, to just find a lesser sparkle the following turn. Or the first person just gets a KO 210 on something and you just win the game because the field is filled with Genesects and you have so many gusting options. We still have 4 gusting options because of 4 cross switchers being in the deck and 2 Boss's Orders. And we have everything in hand right now, so we are golden. Next turn, we either attack the Mew. He will need 2 Mews here. If he doesn't, the game's pretty much over. There is a Mew. Do we attack the Mew? Probably. That's the best shot here we have, is just attacking the Mew with the energy, right? Because that forces him to find a lesser sparkle. And they're both in the discard pile, so this is pretty much an auto win. Unless they go for energy mix, I know, they all have 2 Mews with 2 energies attached each. We will need to attack the one with the, Vitality Band, because that's the one that is able to slap huge damage with power tablets. Okay, let's go. Mew is in the house. We already have access to 1 cross switcher. Will we find a second one with the Rotom Phone? That is the question we want to ask ourselves. First of all, capture energy, finding ourselves another Genesect. Insanity. So now, Rotom Phone, do we find a cross switcher? No, we do not. We do find a lesser sparkle or Boss's Orders. Boss's Orders is just what we need. This is just what we need. Let's just take that one. He didn't go for the energy mix, so that's super insane. So as you can see, you can draw out whatever you want with the Genesect and the Rotom Phone engine, and that's like crazy. Alright, folks, we can simply retreat and gust up the one with the Vitality Band. Let's go. And this is pretty much game, by the way. There's nothing else he probably can do. We have 2 switches to reset the attack effect. And the game is probably going to be played. Oh, 2 cross switchers, insane. Cross Fusion Strike, Techno Blast. If we got a lot of power tablets, we could have actually knocked him out with power tablets and used the Dynabarier. That actually is also a game-changing scenario, forcing him to attack with Genesect, which is pretty much not possible. Why did we go for this strategy? I know that there were 2 Alessa Sparkles in his discard pile, and there was no way from him to attack this turn, so that's awesome. You have to know what is in the opponent's discard pile to just have the upper hand, right? And in this Mew VMAX mirror match, that's all we need. So how do we knock out this Mew, right? We just need to play 3 power tablets and it's game, right? Or a better win situation is just knocking out both Genesects, right? I think I will go for that strategy. It's a little bit easier to activate, right? Or actually an easier win con, I would say. Yeah, now they're hiding, still switching around. Probably going to be retreating again and giving us the 1 prizer until he's ready to one-hit KO the Mew VMAX, which is only going to be able to happen once if he has all of his power tablets, seeing as we knocked off his Vitality Band. And as you can see, this list has been seeing a lot of success. We've seen a lot of first place winning lists doing very successful, and these have been, yeah, the preferred 60, the best ways to play the deck. The cool thing is we still have access to 4 Peonies, and we already have cross switchers in hand, which means the game is as good as ours. Peony, everything goes down the drain. Pretty much an exact 60, I would say. Oh no, the opponent is playing Evolution Incenses. This is something we are not playing. Instead, we are relying on good old Rotom Phone to find everything for us. Cross switchers. Okay, he's gonna try and trap us or something. Trapping a Genesect with a hand that's that huge. Also resetting the cross Fusion Strike attack that copied the Techno Blast here. So super nice. Okay, what to do? Yeah, first of all, attachment here. Now, I'm not going to be using that attachment. We're going to be going for Fog Crystal instead. Just a regular attachment. I don't want to have anything weird happening to us. Next up, we're going to be going for Cross Switcher. Target down on that fella. On top, I'm actually gonna get rid of the switches, which we probably will not need anymore. I'm not gonna take anything. I'm just gonna be drawing some cards with the Genesect. Okay, Fan of Waves could have been a huge if that was a special energy. Also, one power tablet already. Cross Fusion Strike, copying Technoblast again. Could have gone for the Dynabarier in this situation. That also would have game-winning scenario, but he could just gust around it. But yeah, our main strategy was just gusting the Genesects anyhow. Not only that, we still have access to 4 copies of the power tablets to just instantly knock out the Mew VMAX, and I think that's also a thing that could happen with, of course, our Peonies in hand. Okay. Why did I not attach the fusion energy here? The reason for that is that if he miraculously has all the power tablets, as he has right now, this guy and Fan of Waves, we would have been actually way too far behind. Okay, Peony is going in the discard pile, fine. What now? What's gonna go? What's gonna happen? The Mew VMAX mirror match. Lots of he could Dynabarier, but our plan of gusting is already set in motion, so Dynabarier is not gonna be doing too much right now. Vitality Band, only one more power tablet needed. Or did he already play all of them? I don't even know at this point. So we have multiple win cons. We can blow up this Mew VMAX or just gust around it. Depends on what we top deck. If we top deck power tablets, you know how it's gonna go down. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Capture energy. Okay, he has more draw power and more targets for us to gust up. Superb. Okay, fine. I think I will just try to use the Rotom Phone first and see if we find the boss's orders. Not that we, yeah, boss's orders could be nice. Pew, pew. Okay. Look at all these prize cards. It's insanity. So first of all, we draw into Fog Crystal. Let's just attach energy here. Play down Power Tablet. Play down Fan of Waves. Play down Rose Tower. Play down Fog Crystal. Yo, more cards for us to draw. Play down Rotom Phone. What do we have on top of the deck? These are all cards we don't need at all. This is an insta-playable card though, so I'm actually gonna be taking that. Well, although, yeah, we don't need to draw cards right now, do we? Could just play Peony right now and then go for cross fusion shenanigans. Sure. Peony time. Cross switchers. And yeah, we just need to draw to Mew VMAX. Ooh. Can we do it? We don't run any. We do have another Rotom Phone in there as well. Interesting. So first of all, let's. Yeah, we can also retreat with this guy, so it's fine. So let's cross switcher onto the Mew. Let's go. Here we go. Drawing cards with this first. Fog Crystal. Nothing. We could still whip this out, right? It's crazy. Power Tablet again. Alright. Rotom Phone. Okay, here's the Mew VMAX. Hello? Where were you hiding all this time? Power Tablet and then drawing. So as you can see, Rotom Phone just draws yourself the Mew VMAX without needing even Power Tablet. Could have even knocked it out with the Psychic Leap, which is insane. Insanity. You have a good deck. Well played. Let's go. Max Miracle is an option. Cross Fusion Strike is the one you always use. Techno Blast. And in this situation with 3 power tablets, that's actually 90 damage. We could have actually gone for the other attack. Nah, not just yet. It's fine. We won the game. We won the game with Mew. So that's how typically mirror matches go. The person that actually gets the first attack probably wins. Although there are ways. Alessa Sparkle and Fan of Waves are crucial cards in the mirror match. And yeah, I think I just gust around like the Genesect is definitely a win con. And Dynabarier could be useful. Let's go. Next game. Okay, we don't have a Mew in hand. The ideal start, like people are also playing the Battle VIP passes. I could understand the appeal to have a full bench instantly, but it does not always work in every game. There's Mew, there's Genesect, there's Rose Tower, there's Power Tablets. There are ways we can get some stuff done here. I don't know if... I'm always scared to attach Fan of Waves going second. Actually, attaching the Capture Energy because I'm afraid of Fan of Waves, but it is what it is. Let's go. Capture Energy onto Mew. Finding... I don't think he's going to be able to KO us on the first turn, so let's just take a Genesect for now. We can slap this down, but it's fine, I guess. Although drawing more cards to find Elastaspark. I don't know if he's going to have Fan of Waves on the first turn. Unless we're up against something like Dragapult, then that could be the case. Darkness Energies. Okay, we're up against the one, the only Obstagoon. But we'll keep Colin in mind. Yeah, I could see a Ryan happening on Galarian Moltres and stuff as well. Oh boy. What to do here? What to do here? This? Capture Energy again on the Mew. Finding another Mew. I really want to find like Elastasparkle so we can protect ourselves from quick shoot pings, which is definitely going to be necessary here. Rotom Phone. Elastasparkle, that's not bad. I don't see a Galarian Zigzagoon attacking us anyhow. Yeah, this is not bad. I'll take it. I'll take the Elastasparkle for now. And also the Power Tablets is something we can play down because we don't need that. Let's draw it out with this. Elastasparkle in the house. Going for Mew. Both Mews need to be protected with energies so they cannot like ping them down. Then we draw some more cards with the Genesect. Fog Crystal, we can slap down another Mew, but it's definitely gonna be not gonna be necessary. So I think I'm just gonna... How many fusion energies in there? 2 of them. Elastasparkle in there as well. So I think I won't think anything. And draw some more. I want to actually attach more fusion energies later down the line, because I want to keep everything safe. Let's just go for the energy leap for now. Yo, we're gonna shuffle ourselves in the deck? No. Rotom Phone. Okay, we need Elastasparkle to just put fusion energies on our entire field so we're safe from Zigzagoon pings and stuff. Oh, it's Urshifu. Alright. I was thinking like we're up against Obstagoon for sure. But it's not the case. It is not, which is way better, by the way. Right now we can cross switcher and just get this guy knocked out. How cool is that? How cool is that? There are darkness energies in there, so I'm expecting Galarian Moltres to be making an appearance soon. If they have Ryan, that is. They can get Quick Ball, Ryan, attachment, insta-KO, but we have another Mew set up on the bench, so the Elastasparkle play was pretty damn nice. If we could find another Elastasparkle, that would be huge. If they just set up Moltres in the back, we can just go after it, right? Go after it with the boss's orders. The only thing we would need is Mew VMAX, right? Rope. I don't think he's gonna be able to attack. Either way. Cross switchers is an option. Yeah, cross switchers is an option. Let's give him the Genesect, shall we? No, he's giving us a Subble. That's perfect. Maybe we should have gone and give him the Mew here. We did have free retreat. And now we need Cross Switcher to knock him out, which is not unheard of. We can just Quick Ball first. Find another Genesect, Rotom Phone, see what if we draw into Cross Switchers, and then get whatever we want. Yeah, let's go after this fella. He gave us the Subble of all things. He could like retreat and attack with the Distrave of all things. Urshifu again. Will one Moltres do it? Switches out to the Urshi. Air Balloon coming down on the Moltres. Will they attach to the Moltres overwhelm? No, they just retreat. They don't not even attack, and they just give us Drizzle. They say like, here it is, here's the Drizzle, go for it. Sure, in this situation there's lots of things I would want to do. I'm gonna quick ball. I'm gonna get rid of the boss's orders. I'm gonna get ourselves another Genesect. And we do have access to all the cross switchers in the world, right? Cool. Let's take that Genesect, slap down the Fog Crystal, get a Mew. There we go. Use the Rotom Phone, find the cross switcher, easiest buy. Then draw it out with the Genesect. Go after that Moltres that has been doing some nasty stuff. Okay, cross switcher onto the Moltres. Here we go. Attachment going onto the Mew. We can quick ball to thin out the list. Probably will not need more stuff anyhow. Let's just take the Dynabarier fella and go for Peony. We need to find Mew VMAX, right? What can we do? Insta playable cards. Rotom Phone is a way we can find Mew. On top of getting rid of that Stadium card, we can instantly play that. Vitality Band, also instantly playable card. Fog Crystal. We can find ourselves another Energy. Or whiff it out. Depends on what we need to do here. No, don't need any of these other cards. So let's just go, maybe just overlapping the Stadium card, right? Old Cemetery. Sounds okay to me. Okay, folks, Old Cemetery in the house. Maybe a quick ball could have been nice as well, but sure. This one. No Mew VMAX in town. Sad. Super sad. Okay, Old Cemetery. 2 Fusion Strike systems left. What a nice way to clean off your hand, right? Retreat to the Mew. Yeah, we can just switch out, right? We can still have access to retreat later, so let's just switch over to this Mew. Let's go for Fog Crystal for nothing. Let's go Quick Ball, getting rid of... We have so many energies, but Latia's Dynabarier is super strong, so I'm just gonna get rid of the energy here. Finding enough 3 Mew VMAXs in there. What's going on here? Fusion Strike system, let's go. And we don't even find it. Oh, that's super scary. Dang it. Well, nothing has been lost, but having an evolution, one of evolution and sense of the deck would definitely be awesome. For sure. Nothing has been lost so far though. Okay. He can gust up one of the Mews, which only gives him 2 prize cards, which is actually not too bad, and we still have a Lesser Sparkle, which is going to accelerate 1 energy. We also have Fan of Waves if he attaches the Rapid Strike energy there, but he probably will need to attach to the Moltres here. Oh man, we played so many cards down, drawn so many cards, and did not find Mew VMAX, and they're all three of them are in there. You don't see that very often. Yeah, and if the Moltres attacks a Genesect, it would not be too bad. Probably going to be attacking a Mew here, but it would still not be too bad. Energy switch to Rapid Strike Urshifu. He probably wants to leave around the Moltres for other matchups. Or actually for later. Okay, there's the Mew. This is great. This is great. How many Boss's Orders do we have left? 2 Boss's Orders left and 2 Cross Switchers. That's not bad. We already mapped out our win condition. The problem is G-Max Rapid Flow, right? G-Max Rapid Flow on multiple targets is very bad. He could Guild Trust for all we know. Or G-Max Rapid Flow already with this Urshifu. Evolution Incense. We do have Peony with Cross Switcher by our side. Alright. Nothing happened. Okay, we have Switch. Let's try this out again, shall we? This. Vitality Band. Stormy Mountains. And I really think that both of our cross switchers are in there, right? If they're not, it would be super sad. I don't know if they are, but we're gonna have to try here. We're gonna have to believe. Yeah, I thought they were in there. Wasn't 100% certain, but let's try it out again, shall we? Moltres, come over here. Let's try it out again. Come on. 3 Mew VMAX. They could still be on the bottom of the deck. Here they are. Finally, they are here. Then a manual attachment coming down onto another Mew. G-Max Rapflow can get rid of not all the Mews, right? Quick Ball, get rid of this. Get nothing. Draw 4 cards. We basically have everything in hand, right? Sure, Mew VMAX in the house. And here we go. Cross Fusion Strike. Techno Blast. Wow, that took way longer than necessary. Yeah, our Rotom Phones are in here, I noticed, but 2 switches down, 2 cross switchers down. He could technically like bosses. How many energies do we have left? Yeah, we have enough energies left to retreat, I guess. That could be a way he could do it. Trapping a Genesect and go for G-Max Rapid Flow. Then he loses all of his energies and we have 2 turns to just get energies up on board. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Genesect is getting punished by quick shooters. Medicham is in the house. Given an energy, a manual energy to the Medicham there. Bosses orders on a Genesect. Okay. Well, I don't know what that's gonna give him, but let's just attach here and pass and just wait it out. Just attach again and boss, right? That's what it is. Maybe we over-attached on the Mew, but I didn't know what we were up against. I thought we were up against Galarian Obstagoon for all we know. Evo Incense Whiff. Quick shooters coming live onto another Genesect. Yeah, that was peculiar. Let's just attach here and manually retreat to just attack the big boy Urshifu. Well played. Like, we actually needed to pay close attention to our energy count, or we could have been decked out here. If he bossed again, it would have been over. So be careful with your energy attachments. But as mentioned, I thought I was up against Galarian Obstagoon, seeing an army of Sobbles and a Darkness energy, but you don't know what you're up against. You don't always know it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's try out another game, shall we? Let's go. Whew. Okay, this Mew VMAX deck is just super good. We have to all agree here how strong that deck is. And now we lost the coin flip, so we need to make sure we find either Alessa Sparkle or Fan of Waves. In this situation, we do have switch. I think I'll just start off with Genesect, so we're probably going to be switching out to Mew. And then play down Roche Tower, get the Vitality Band over at the Mew. And we are up against a Path to the Peak heavy deck. So I would think Ice Rider or Suicune. Also an attach of turn is not bad. Mew, attach, Roche Tower, switch, Vitality Band, drawing cards with Genesect. We might even find Alessa Sparkle and knock out this Sobble here, which would be insane. It would be insane. Air Balloon coming down on the Sobble. Switching over, switches over to the Ice Rider, Lava Ball, another Sobble. Okay. Cool thing is, if Ice Rider VMAX is here, Dynabarier could be a very cool card for sure. So first things first, Fog Crystal. Let's see here, we have access to the Mew, we have access to 3 Genesects. Fan of Waves is in there. 3 Cross Switchers. Okay, there seems to be a Bossasaurus priced. That's fine. Alessa Sparkle. Oh, yeah, only one. Only access to one Alessa Sparkle. Attachment of turn here. Vitality Band here. Switch over here. Quick Ball on the Cross Switcher. Finding ourselves Genesect. Genesect in the house. Next up, Roach Tower. Genesect. Fusion Strike System. If we had more Alessa Sparkles, it would have been awesome, but it's okay. Because with Alessa Sparkle, you can actually get a Genesect setup, which is also super awesome. A Rotom Phone. Power Tablets. Do we need Power Tablets or do we not need Power Tablets? We will need a lot, right? We need all of them to knock out this VMAX, which is kind of like crazy. It's probably crazy. Yeah, let's go for a Rotom Phone, I guess. I'm drawing cards with the Fusion Strike system. Okay, we have a lot of great cards. We can go for Energy Mix. He's probably, yeah, there's already Water Energy in the discard pile, so we definitely should be retreating because he is gonna go for his attack and knock us out instantly. What to do? We still have access to another Latias, so I might just give him the one prizer here. Doesn't feel like a bad idea. We'll see if he has everything, right? We're gonna be pumping that stadium unless he has to go for Marnie this turn, but he probably goes for Melanie. 100% certain he goes for Melanie. Yeah, there's that Melanie, and he also will need to find an Evolution Incense from that Melanie, and an Energy as well. And 5 cards. Is that possible? That's not possible. It's impossible. And that's how decks clunk up. If they need way too much on the first turn, usually doesn't happen. You don't have the crazy Genesect power by your side, and we do. And Genesect is just insane. Draw, 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 draw. Oh, there's what you need. Sometimes you don't get what you need, but the Rotom Phones just push you over the edge to just insanely find what you need. Another water deck. Let's see this time if it's Ludicolo, Suicune, or Ice Rider Suicune. We win the coin flip. Insanity. Okay. Okay, nothing. We are entirely exposed. Okay, Fan of Waves. That's this is not again an interesting setup. Genesect, 2 Fog Crystals means we have 2 Mews and 2 Mew VMAXs instantly the following turn, so we can clean up the hand instantly. Fog Crystal, Mew. And Fog Crystal, Mew. Should we get the Mew? Probably, because we're going to be drawing everything we need. Although if we just get an Energy, we can get a second turn KO with the Mew here. It's not too shabby, right? Yeah, we don't have any energies left in deck, so it's going to have to be this strategy. And I wonder if he goes for Mario. That's just, I don't know if he will have everything like attach, retreat. Nah, I don't think so. Let's just pass. He might Marnie us into a better hand, although this hand is insane if we find an Energy. Cursing Hammer! Holy macaroni, this deck is playing hammers. And now suddenly I am a tiny bit scared, but it's okay. Sure. Fusion Energy, perfect. And since this is a deck that wants to get energies in the discard pile so badly, let's just get one in there, shall we? This one, Mew VMAX, switching. Mew VMAX, drawing cards. Come on, 2 of them. We could boss for all we know, but sure, we have a counter stadium. It's not too bad. I've seen worse hands in my life. Let's go. Let's go for the Max Miracle. We don't even need to switch that way. This also is an attack that allows you to go straight through the Decidueye, and that's why the Decidueye is now tier 4. It's not good. Definitely not good. Yeah, with Vitality Band, you can just go knock out the Decidueye. Knock out the Decidueye. They do damage, you jump yourself back in the deck. You do it again. Which you probably won't, because they only slapped... how much damage? 90 or something? Way too little. Okay, Shady Dealings again. And this deck is just carefree. We just easily win matches. As mentioned, big shout out to the one and only AZULLGG, getting first place. It's very good. The cool thing right now is that even if they want to like slap down Pat to the Peak and Hammer and all that, we will be one step ahead because we have Quick Ball, Genesect, get Mew in play as well, Stormy Mountains, draw some cards, find whatever we need, maybe Alessa Sparkle for that matter. Fan of Waves, and now a Hammer, right? Level Ball Drizzile. Fan of Waves is super strong. You have no idea how strong it is. Crushing Hammer. This guy is playing on pure luck. I wish him some luck. He can have the hammer for me. Of course, my karma just is blocking that idea. Yeah, sure. Even if that happened, we just could have searched out for Alessa Sparkle, right? Draw cards with Genesect. Probably would have happened. Ooh, are you gonna slap down the Ice Rider? He does slap down the Ice Rider. We're just gonna try and gust him up, right? Okay, this one. Quick Ball. We can get our entire field set up. We already have a Boss's Orders here. Quick Ball. Get rid of this. Genesect. On top of this. Dynabarier. Let's take the pre-release promo, shall we? And draw some cards. We need an energy, please. See, if you ask nicely, it just happens. Whee! And that's how you play so many bosses. I think they're now like searching for the concede button. I think it's in the right top corner, fella. Okay. One more? Okay, one more. That was just insane. Mew VMAX, the best VMAX. It has the perfect 60, perfect. Alright, who wants to be playing against the ultimate Mew VMAX deck? One more. We'll see who it is. Yeah, as you can see, this deck just breezes through everything. If you're up against single strike, the best thing to do is get your Fan of Waves and try to hope that they break, right? And also if they fully bench and evolve Umbreon VMAX, you have a chance with Dynabarier, don't forget. I'd like to go first, thank you. Let's go. You have to outspeed single strike decks, that's what it is. Perfect, this is a perfect hand to start off with. Probably will not go for the capture energy because I'm always afraid of Fan of Waves, like always. Oof. Ability block Wheezing. Okay. That means we need to put that fusion energy up and play ASAP. Okay. Maybe we can put it into play later. Because right now we have Genesect. Let's see here. They're going to be using that attachment and then try to go for ability block, right? Fusion energy can prevent that, but they probably play Fan of Waves. So just go for this is not a bad idea, is it? I don't know how to feel about it. We can also capture energy, find another fella. I think this is okay for now. For now. Depends on what he will do. He probably will shut down our abilities, which we probably won't be caring about because of the fact that we will have a fusion energy to just deactivate that. Oh, it's Eternatus. Whoa, in that situation, I probably wished we would have played down our capture energy here, but we can do that next turn as well, so that does not even matter too much. Unless they just attach to the coughing instantly first. Yeah, this is a bad matchup. Okay, Fan of Waves can get rid of this. We don't care. That means he will need to find Quick Ball, Energy and Discard, and Energy Switch, and a whole heap of stuff. Yeah, just transform yourself into Wheezing. We're ready for it. Marnie, no! Although the Marnie is good. We already had Mew VMAX, but we don't actually need all of the stuff. Fusion energy is gone. I have another fusion energy, it's perfect. Rotom Phone on top of it as well, and the Stormy Mounts, which means we can use Dynabarier. That means Eternatus VMAX is not gonna touch us at all. Okay, Ascension. We can actually shut down that ability. That ability is just nasty. Like, look at this. Neutralizing gas. Who even uses that? Sure, let's activate our abilities by using the fusion energy. First of all, let's go for this. Get ourselves Latias. Latias is good. Okay, Mew VMAX 3 copies. 2 Rotom Phones. Sure. Slapping this down. Slapping this down. Fusion energy. Deactivating the wheezing. Does it deactivate the wheezing? I thought it deactivated the wheezing. Right? As long as it doesn't actually show your opponent's Pokemon in play have no abilities. Oh yeah, we need to put the fusion energy onto Genesect. Yeah, makes sense. My bad. Something on top of the deck. Yeah, this is nasty. What do we need? All these cards are irrelevant. 70 damage again. We need more energies. Boss's orders. Yeah, this is not good. Definitely not good. We're actually going to be searching our deck for an energy. You could just go for Psychic Leap. I'm actually going to put a Horror Psychic Energy onto the Genesect so we can retreat into the Genesect and then draw cards. I know, desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, I thought like giving an energy onto this fella would have been enough, but it's okay. I wonder if they will have Quick Ball energy. Oh, oof. Marnie goes away. This is an entire darkness deck, right? Abilities have been deactivated. Not the worst thing I've seen. Could have like two-shotted the wheezing there. Okay, we also have Fan of Waves, which is nice, which means we can get rid of this. Just define Mew VMAX and Fan of Waves. Easy. And I wonder if they will have Research or Marnie. If they will have Marnie, they probably won't be playing it. And in that situation, I think I will get out another Latias and then draw a lot of cards with that Dynabarier. Okay, Boss's orders here. Try to poison the Genesect here. Severe poison. Yeah, it's already in the active, which is something I really wanted in the first place. That means we can utilize the ability. As you can see, we can utilize the ability. This one in the house. I think I will... Do we capture energy here? I really want to find like cross switchers and all that good stuff. It's gonna have to come down to the wire. I think I will just attach here. And Genesect. I don't know if the Genesect will matter here because we only can draw 5 cards. Come on, 5 cards is all we need. Cross switcher and power tablets. Okay. Boss's order is also part of the plan. This guy has free retreat. This is not looking too bright, is it? It's not looking too bright. We have cross switchers, but nothing else to work with. We do have a Boss's orders, forcing him to have switch outs. Yeah, could have also played on cross switchers here. Do it again. Power tablet. And then Dynabarier onto the other fella would be insane right now. We're gonna be cross switching this guy and then Dynabarier it for some huge damage. If we can miraculously draw it with Genesect. Come on, please. Nope, not what we need. We can of course use the Psychic Leap. We don't see Umbreon, so maybe he doesn't have gusting situational cards. Oh, sad situation. Okay, Energy Leap it is. Not the huge damage output that I wanted. 100. Yeah, let's shuffle him back in the deck. And we're gonna give him a 1-prizer instead. Okay, we have one Mew, he can gust it up, but we have a lesser Sparkle, which means Genesect can knock out this guy. And crazy situations. It could happen. I've seen worse things. This guy does give us 3 prize cards, which is super awesome. We'll see what he does. 3 Crobats in play though. There's already like 1 Bossasaurus in the discard pile. Gives us the Wheezing again. Okay, he's gonna retreat. We need a Boss's Orders right now. All of our abilities have been shut down. Marnie on top of it. Okay. We need Boss's Orders, Mew VMAX, and an Energy. We can draw cards with Rose Tower. That is not disabled by neutralizing gas. So now there are 2 Eternatus VMAX. Isn't that something? Yeah, that Wheezing really is strong. Gives them a lot of time. If we would have drawn into Mew VMAX and could have gotten off the Dynabarier, it would have been way better, but yeah. Sometimes you don't actually get what you want. Sure, let's get this first. Quick Ball. Get that Genesect again, although we really need to find another Mew here, let us be honest. Fan of Waves is also partially in there. Drawing 1 card. It's Fog Crystal, which we don't need. Let's get rid of it. Can draw a card. Let's just maybe we should have attached here already. Yeah, what am I saying? Okay. Going for this. Going for that. Come on, Genesect. Draw the Mew VMAX, shall you? Let's go. Fan of Waves on top of it. Perfect. This guy cannot free retreat, which is awesome. We can Dynabarier it. That means he needs to attach an energy to it. Huh, interesting. So Mew VMAX finally is popping up. We can go for Dynabarier for 70. Probably will not need another Mew, so let's get rid of it. Finding ourselves a Genesect instead. And I think I will Fan of Waves this energy on the Wheezing to go for Dynabarier. Here we go. I know our abilities are still shut down, but we can 2-shot this Galarian Wheezing, or maybe wait until we top deck a cross switcher so we can knock out this Eternatus VMAX. The cool thing is, this gives up 1 prize, this gives up 3 prize, this gives up 2 prizes. So that's how we probably will develop our win condition here. He already played 3 Crobats, so that just hope that he does not draw into Boss's Orders. Okay, Research. Perfect. Research is perfect. Galarian Moltres is a little bit tricky because they actually are able to slap for weakness. We also still have Alessa Sparkle at our disposal. Either way, we have free retreat on the Mew. I would love to draw into Cross Switcher here, so we can take care of that Eternatus. We still have 1 boss as well. Then need to take. He's probably gonna be attacking with the Eternatus, if I'm being honest. Knocking out the Wheezing with a Dynabarier forces a Galarian Moltres to pop up. There's no Darkness energies in his discard pile just yet, which means how many Quick Balls did he use? Only 1. Okay. Tricky situation. Attachment onto the Mew, or maybe attachment onto the Galarian Moltres. Doesn't matter. We instantly get knocked out regardless. Attachment here, and Fusion Strike System. Vitality Band and Power Tablet. I wonder if he will find stuff to get in the discard pile. Galar Mine is in play, which means we also do not have free retreat. Pretty damn interesting. I think the Moltres will be able to one-hit KO us, right? 3 prizer, then hopefully we can go for Genesect later, if we can get everything going, and then try to gust this guy up with a 2 prizer. It is possible. Dynabarier. Or just, we can loop as well, and give him a 1 prizer again. We'll see if he has what it takes to just get a Darkness energy in the discard pile. Promotes Eternatus instead, so I think he's up to gusting. Otherwise, he probably would not be playing that, or he would go for the switch, depending on what. No, he just attaches to the Eternatus. Superb. what I wanted to see. We did the Dynabarier. Goes for the Genesect of all things. That's not an issue. We have another Genesect ready to go in no time. We have Dynabarier. Okay, we're gonna have to promote Mew here. Because if we cross switch, we don't have free retreat here, right? How many stadium cards did we use already? 1, 2 stadiums. Let's just go for this first. Fusion Strike Energy. Slap down the Genesect. Slap down the Fusion Energy. Wait for the Fusion Energy. Vitality Band. Power Tablet. Fall Crystal for nothing. Fusion Energy. And maybe draw into a Stadium card. Or a Cross Switcher. Rotom Phone. Oh yeah, this is also good. We already played 2 Cross Switchers, so the Rotom Phones will need to do the trick here. Cross Switcher, perfect. That's exactly what we want to see here. Putting the Cross Switcher on top, drawing it down with that Genesect. Perfect. And now there are still 2 bosses orders left, so I think I will just take 3 prize cards on the Genesect, on the Eternatus, and then we are going to be drawing a lot of prize cards. And it's going to be going okay, right? It's going to be going okay. Okay, we are slapping. Well played. Let's go. Okay, let's go. We have Peonies on top of this. Don't even know. Yeah, let's just go for Peony. Whoop. Power tablets, that's cards that we don't need anymore. Old cemeteries are nice, so we're not stuck. Or maybe the boss's orders for next turn, right? Because right now we're slapping 220, 220. I don't even 220 is not enough. Let's just play these cards. These are cards that we don't need, and we have the boss orders for next turn regardless. All right, let's go. Cross Fusion Strike, Techno Blast. And the Mew is set up on the bench here, so we take 3 prize cards. They're already saying well played. The game's not over though. We still don't have the Mew VMAX here. Rotom Phone, perfect. Rotom Phone can actually definitely dig for the Mew VMAX here. If our Mew VMAX goes down right now, we can just target down Crobat. We just need the boss, right? Alright. Galarmine is a little bit annoying, but we just need the boss and knock out a Crobat. Okay. They might stall with decuffing. Don't think so. They think they just knock out the Mew VMAX and just hope we don't have a Mew VMAX that is going to be able to take the place of the other one. So against Darkness decks, we're still doing it, folks. Marnie, no. Well, the Marnie is not too bad, seeing as there's still a Boss's Horse in the deck on top of a Mew VMAX. Now we only need... Yeah, we need both. No! What is this? What is this? We can still Dynabarier, I guess. How many Darkness Energies into this card pile here? You can still manually attach. Okay. Okay. It's time to do it. We have insta-playable cards, which is awesome. This is also not too bad. Okay, let's go for Fusion Energy. Let's just scout with Fall Crystal first. Fall Crystal, Mew. Drawing even further. Or maybe a Genesect is actually better, right? If we find another Genesect, we can draw a third time. What is better? We can also draw into the Mew again, so maximum chances. If we find Peony, we don't have a way to find Mew. I think Mew is sufficient, so we can give it an attachment or something. Okay, so we don't draw into it, so let's just go for this. Let's go for that. Let's go for this. Attachment here. It's all gonna have to come down. A hard face. It's all gonna have to come down if we draw into Mew VMAX, right? And Boss's Orders. Ooh, super close. Super close. Super close. Super close. Boss's Order. How much HP does a Moltres have? 210. Ooh, we need more. Well, we actually play Power Tablets. Doesn't matter. I'll take the Crobat. We do have free retreat. with the Mews. Let's retreat. And now Rotom Phone finds the Mew VMAX. That's what I'm saying. Rotom Phone is OP. Let's draw it out. Get the Mew VMAX. Well played. Well played. You have a good deck. Here we go. Cross Fusion Strike. That's how you just win games. The deck is just insanely broken. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this long video of the Mew VMAX first place winning list. If you did, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It helps out so much. Hopefully you learned a lot about this deck in today's video. Be sure to check out our sponsors, PoketownStore.com, the best place for TCG code cards. You can use that coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% of your complete order. Super nice. Get yourself some Fusion Strike packs, some promo codes, like for instance, the Jolteon promo code is good, the Zacian promo code is good, Dracopult promo code is good, Crobat promo code, lots of promo codes available, so start making your deck today. Also go check out cardsmarket.com, a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day. Just now I actually sold my Rainbow Rare Schoolboy, believe it or not. Also, if you're making an account over at Card Market, use the referral name ZapDosTCG. You're helping out the channel so much. Last but not least is yourplaymat.com. Click the link down below and get 10% off. Your Playmat is all about creating your own unique custom playmat. You can just head over to the website, start creating your own custom playmat today, and they ship worldwide. So make something yourself or upload your favorite wallpaper and turn it into a beautiful playmat. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.